Hi everyone, I'm Cass and this is Richard, and today we're talking about how Nature Restore was started.
So Nature Restore was started back in 2015. It was actually my brother's idea. The idea though has been germinating for a long time. I remember in the 80s, our father will make us drink wheatgrass juice. He'll bring vats back from DTLA, downtown Los Angeles. We will go through cups of carrot juice. It was quite the experience as a little kid. And we've been taking supplements for so long now where we thought, why don't we just have our own supplement brand? And he wanted something very cost effective. I wanted something vetted and tested. Is there something we can bring to the market that's clean and reasonably priced? And that's what we're trying to do here with Nature Restore.
What makes Nature Restore different from other wellness brands?
There are a lot of great brands. Let's make that crystal clear. We're just a really small brand in that ecosystem. But I think what's really cool about us, since we're so small, we have a direct touch point on everything. My brother and I have vetted every single supplier and vendor. Matthew, who's downstairs in charge of customer service, he's starting Farm D this year, but he works with all the customers. And you, Cass, you have a direct connection to all of our ambassadors and affiliates. I feel like that's really important to have a direct connection. Obviously, that's not scalable over time, but we want to hold on to that essence for as long as possible because it's really our baby.
Can you tell us how you source the ingredients for each product?
Yeah, so what's really cool about our space, there's two shows, Expo West and Supply Side West. So basically anything you see at Whole Foods, Mother's, Thrive, whatever, we see them first about a year before they hit to the market. So the entire industry gathers there, right? So we walk the floors, we'll talk to, dozens and dozens of suppliers. And by now we have a pretty gut intuition of like who's telling the truth, who's a legitimate vendor, so to speak. And then we'll source, we'll test, we'll get the samples here. We'll send in a third-party lab, whether that's Alchemist or ABC testing, just to make sure that the metals are on point. Generally speaking, pesticides are not a real issue in our space, but heavy metals really are.
So we've heard a lot about third-party testing in the wellness industry and with superfood powders. Can you talk a little bit about why third-party testing is so important?
For starters, brands generally don't own their own farms or their own supply chain, right? Even if they do, like Guy Herbs, amazing brand, like they can't grow every single one of their supplements. So there's a thing called a spec sheet or COA in our space. And that kind of tells you what the product is, right? A lot of brands will take that and take it as truth. So a lot of big brands do additional verification in-house, and we're trying to replicate that as a very small brand. And it's really important to trust, but also to verify.
Richard, thanks so much for joining us today. Such a pleasure to hear about the brand and how it all began. Stay tuned for more Nature Restore content. We can't wait to see you soon. Be sure to like and follow for more.